Hello, and welcome to another edition of Delicious Biz. I'm Susanne Morreale Leeber, the President and CEO of the Marlboro Regional Chamber of Commerce, and today we are at the Rail Trail Flatbread Company, a phenomenal new restaurant that I want everybody to watch closely because the food is great. Joining us today, we have not only our owners and our chef, but we have server Kate Lyons. We have with us Michael Casares, one of the owners, and also Kareem El Gamal, the other owner. And today, working with me today, is Tom Kepner, who is our chef for today. We're going to make some really exciting food. What are we making today?
Today we're going to be making our stuffed banana pepper, and then we're going to be making our home-style Hawaiian flatbread. I'm going to start off with the banana pepper because while that's cooking, we can make the flatbread and we'll all come out together. Make it really nice. First we start off with nice fresh banana peppers that we source local out of Boston. And I'll just clean these for you. And what we stuff these with is a 4-cheese stuffing, which is feta, gorgonzola, cream cheese, and mozzarella.
Sounds wonderful.
We use a little bit of breading, egg, and then we just make it to like a cookie dough consistency. It's really nice. It's almost meaty. People think there's meat in it, but it's vegetarian, so it suits all tastes, which is very nice. And what we do, we just de-seed this into a bowl. Clean 2 up for us.
You leave the top on.
Keep the top on, just the appearance, like, you know, it's the presentation
To hold it
at the
together.
end. Yeah.
Now, when
Because
you
it's
do your prep, I noticed that your cheese and everything and your breadcrumbs are already prepped. Do you come in real early in the morning and prep everything, or
I
you do
get
it
here
the
a couple
night
hours early. Prep is everything. You know, if we didn't have everything put together, we wouldn't be able to serve our customers with a nice service. So we just try to execute everything like a day or to that day in advance, depending on how fresh the ingredients need to be.
Terrific.
So
Let's get
you
to
know,
it.
the stuffing, I just form it into a kind of like the shape of the pepper.
Can you talk a little bit about the wood-burning oven?
It's actually what sold me on the place.
It's
When I took the job,
amazing.
it was beautiful. You know, they spent a lot of time and effort in, you know, getting the oven built here. It was almost naked when I got here. It was just the bricks, and then Mike and Kareem did the finishing work with like the clay finish, and the stones were added on just to, you know, give it a nice look, you know, a
Very
nice
attractive.
artisan look, you know, to really project the kind of food that we're presenting here. Everything that we do here basically comes out of the oven, our toppings. The pulled pork, I smoked the pulled pork in the oven that we're going to be putting on the Hawaiian flatbread today. All the vegetables are roasted in there, so everything has like a nice smoky flavor.
Great.
That just comes out of this oven. It's really awesome.
Wonderful.
So what we do is we infuse a roasted garlic oil. We put rosemary and thyme, and then we just roast the garlic until it's nice and brown.
Okay.
A little bit of salt and pepper just to season the pepper. Just building those flavors, which is always important.
Goes
Then
right into the oven.
come around. We'll just send it right in the back of the oven. While we're waiting for that, we'll go to the flatbread.
And how hot does this oven get?
We keep it between 700 and 900 degrees. So
And I would assume different areas in the oven are hotter.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, there's definitely hot points. It's actually learning the oven was a big part of me being a chef here, and like the walls, like they reflect and bounce heat. So like spots that you wouldn't think were hot, like away from the fire, like you'll be actually burning the other side of the pizza if you're not like paying attention. So
It's wonderful.
these guys, because we're in an open kitchen, and all our customers are seeing what we're doing, so
Exactly.
you know it's very important on how we get this.
Part of the excitement of
But
this place.
while the pepper's cooking, I'll start off with the dough. We use a sourdough, which is from the Gold Rush. We got it out of Vermont. So we include that in every dough mix, even our grilled bread for the baguettes and the burger buns that we make here, which we bake in the oven. It just adds that extra touch of flavor.
So you hand flatten every single piece of flatbread?
Yep, we stretch every dough.
Good.
By hand to order. And we season every flatbread to order. We do it with the garlic oil, salt, pepper, thyme. Then, well, I'm not going to go through all this. I already
have one prepared.
I have one prepared. Show you how we season this.
That really is very thin.
Nice and flat. We don't like build a crust or anything. Just keep it,
Okay.
and it builds itself. So we'll start off with the oil. We use a fresh tomato sauce that's basically never been touched. It's just quick flash cooked, and then just take it right from the can. It's the freshest tomatoes we can get. We don't manipulate it in any way. We throw it fresh onto the flatbread, but we season with salt, pepper, and oregano. And then
All
the
natural.
and then all the herbs are right in the oil.
In the oil.
So we'll start off with the barbecue sauce that I make in house.
So instead of tomato, it's a barbecue sauce.
Yep. And then I put a lot of different ingredients like dried figs, and it's a barbecue brown, which means I put a brown ale in it from our 20 taps.
Okay.
So every time you come in, you might get a new note of something different from the flatbread or from the
Wonderful.
barbecue sauce. This is
Now
our
the
pulled pork
Pulled pork,
that we just
which
add.
you did cook in this oven.
Yep.
Correct.
Like a traditional Hawaiian is they usually use Spam and
Yeah.
pineapple, but
Yeah,
I thought
like
it'd be
a
a new
ham.
kick and something fresh for what we're trying to do here. So
Looks
we do
delicious.
the pulled pork, which I season with like cinnamon and chipotle peppers and whatnot, and our caramelized onions,
My favorite.
just a little bit.
Okay.
Flatbreads aren't supposed to be overloaded with toppings. We just keep it nice and light, and like every bite is unique in itself. So
And pineapple.
throw a little
Wonderful.
pineapple in there. And
And
then
then we
our
finish it
cheese
off.
blend. It's not just mozzarella. We put cheddar and provolone in there as well, just to
Okay.
add different textures.
While this is cooking, we're going to take a break, and we're going to bring in Michael and Kareem. We are back, and I'm here with the two wonderful owners of the Rail Trail Flatbread Company, Michael and Kareem. Where did you get the name Rail Trail Flatbread Company?
Well, when we first came to Hudson, we wanted to know a little bit about the town. So we started reading up on the towns and the area's history. And we started downloading some books. And what we noticed was the rail trail, the Yass River
Exactly.
Rail Trail, was an important, not only economic, but cultural and social lifeline for the area. And we felt like that's sort of embodied some of the things that we wanted to represent here in Hudson. And so that's why we named it that.
And the rail trail connects Marlboro and Hudson
That's
together.
right. And we felt like it's a part of the recreation
It is.
activities in town, and it promotes a healthy lifestyle. And that combined with its history and the fact that it connects all the towns in a positive way was something that we kind of loved about it. And it
That's
echoed a
wonderful.
great name and it echoed a great time in the town's history.
If I could add to that too, it really influenced our theme in here, which is taking something old and making it new again. So a lot of our furniture in here, a lot of the wood panels you see are all reclaimed wood, reclaimed furniture. I mean,
Actually, nothing really is new in here except for our register system.
the ovens new.
In our oven.
The oven's I really love your vision. Okay. Tell me a little bit more. I asked Tom a little bit about the oven. Tell me how you two envision this open restaurant area, this open kitchen area, so that people can see what you're doing all the time. Can you talk a little bit about that?
I think one of the things Michael and I have always enjoyed is cooking for our family and our friends. I know Tom feels the same way, and one of the best activities you could do is gather around in the kitchen,
Absolutely.
cook
It's all
something
healthy.
together. It's it's good for your spirits. It's the best way to enjoy a meal.
family.
It's family, and that's how we felt about here. And I think opening the kitchen up was that feeling where people can come in and feel like, hey, just gather around the table, let's hang out together, get to know each other, look at how we cook our food. We got basically nothing to hide. We're really proud that we make almost everything from scratch here.
Now, how long have you been open?
Since December 12th. 12/12/12 is the day we opened, coincidentally.
So
So-
coming up on 6 months.
Yeah.
And it really is. I've eaten here, and it's absolutely a phenomenal treat.
Thank you.
I noticed that what we put together, Tom and I put together, is already cooked in its beautiful
Yeah.
presentation.
Tom basically had some of the bread that we bake fresh, toasted into crostinis, and he took the roasted pepper. He topped it off with some marinara that we make every morning, and some Asiago cheese. That's the presentation. It's kind of an interesting plate, but
That's
once
an
you dig in there,
appetizer.
yes, once you dig in there,
Wonderful.
it's definitely one of our most well-known appetizers that we have here, and this is one of
Terrific.
the best-known flatbreads that we have,
Oh,
which is
flatbread
our
looks
Hawaiian.
wonderful.
And you know, we're pretty happy about the way people have been excited about trying it out. So
It
cut you guys
amazes
a little
me
piece.
how fast the oven cooks.
Yeah, at that temperature and using a refractory brick, you're getting a lot of efficient cook times, and you know, we're punching them
So you
out in
can
about 3 to
serve-
4 minutes.
Exactly, so you serve your patrons very quickly.
That's right. That's right.
How did you two get to know one another, and why a restaurant?
I guess it's a good question. We met in business school. We were both coming from very different parts of our lives and different parts of the world, actually. We met at Babson at the Entrepreneur MBA program that they have there. And I had been kind of phasing my career in restaurants and working in finance and environmental management. Kareem was in marketing and real estate, and
Ah,
he had
big
an interest
difference.
of getting into restaurants. So
Interesting.
when we met in the first day of school, we just kind of clicked and became friends, and a great business partnership developed out of it.
Terrific. And we're very, very pleased that you're here in our area. And I just can't say enough. I would encourage absolutely everyone to come and visit. Can you give us your address?
We're at 33 Main Street, downtown Hudson.
Downtown Hudson. And do you have a website?
We do. RailTrailFlatbread.com.
RailTrailFlatbread.com.
Yeah.
And
Facebook's a great way to keep in touch with us too.
Facebook as well.
We post most of our specials and our daily updates, which we use to connect with the community. So
I'm going to do that
keep
today.
track of us on Facebook. We give a lot of information out there.
I think I think the fresh ingredients, the early prep time, the quick turnaround, so people aren't waiting for 45 minutes for their food. If I've been in here at lunchtime and it is packed, so I encourage everybody to come. Your hours are?
We're open from 11 to 11, Monday through Thursday. Fridays and Saturdays we're open till 1 a.m. And our bar is open. We have some flatbreads available till then, and Sundays we're also open till 11. So lunch and dinner.
Lunch and dinner.
And
It-
drinks
it
too.
sounds
We got some good
wonderful.
cocktails, so come on down for those.
And I notice you have a phenomenal bar area. And it really is beautiful, and I love the reclaimed wood.
Yeah, we got a phenomenal bar, some great staff. The people that work with us are phenomenal too. So come down and meet them too.
Wonderful. And is there anything before we close, anything to leave our viewers with other than come down and eat?
Well, I think one of the things we pride ourselves on is that we're here every day. And when you do come over, just come and introduce yourself if we haven't come and introduced ourselves to you first. It's really easy to talk to Tom, Michael, or I, and we'll be really happy to meet you guys.
And we'll be watching Tom cook.
Yeah. And we'd like to say thank you to the community too for being so excited and welcoming us with open arms so far. So
It's a great
it's been
place
a pleasure to
to
be in Hudson and the surrounding community.
And we are thrilled that you're here.
Thank you.
And thank you for joining us. I'll see you next time on Delicious Biz or Biz to Biz.